Good morning, Ron, and good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, June 16th. Here's what's happening. 8 people are dead after a B-52 bomber crashed at Edwards Air Force Base in California yesterday. The base said it happened shortly after the aircraft took off during a routine test mission at about 11:20 in the morning. The base is calling the crash, quote, not survivable, and emergency crews remain on the scene. The crash is under investigation. Edwards Air Force Base is located about 100 miles northeast of Los Angeles. Ukraine's oldest church was bombed yesterday by Russian missiles. In a statement, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said the attack was, quote, one of the greatest Russian crimes against Christian culture to date. Shortly before 2 a.m. Monday, a long-range kamikaze drone had plunged into the copper roof of the 11th century Dormition Cathedral. Meanwhile, world leaders are gathered in France for the G7 summit. Zelensky is expected to join later this week, and ending the war with Russia is expected to be one of the main agenda items. An Illinois judge has ruled the Archdiocese of Chicago can proceed with lawsuits against individuals involved in a scheme to defraud the diocese by making false reports of clerical sexual abuse. In 2024, a group of alleged victims of known abuser and laicized priest Daniel McCormick filed suit against the diocese. The victims were more than 24 men, including incarcerated convicts, known gang members, and murderers. The scheme came to light when one of the alleged victims revealed details of the plan on a recorded prison phone line. In a statement, Cardinal Archbishop Blaise Cupich said that the Archdiocese has an obligation to be good stewards of the Church's resources that are set aside for abuse victims, which is why they filed the countersuit. The Vatican has updated its statutes for the Pontifical Commission for the Protection of Minors. In a document only released in Italian on Saturday, the Vatican has formalized the commission as part of the Dicastery for the Doctrine of the Faith. It is no longer simply an advisory body, but a body with safeguarding, monitoring, reporting, and training functions, and expands the members of the organization from 18 to 23 and expands their terms to 5 years. The commission was created in 2014 by Pope Francis, and this marks the first time its statutes have been updated. New updates have been forthcoming for years, with the final proposal being approved by Cardinal Sean O'Malley of Boston in March 2025. Britain says it will ban people under the age of 16 from using a range of social media apps to protect kids. Here's News Nation's Brian Enton.
The Prime Minister in the UK says he will go even beyond what other nations have done with social media bans, and that he will ban children under 16 from using social media like Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and X.
Other countries, including France, Spain, Denmark, Greece, Thailand, and South Korea, are considering measures to restrict minors' access to social media. I'm Matthew Hanley and Ron Finn. That is the news this morning.